Oh, God. What the hell are you doing here? I mean, last time I was single and I was living on the Lower East Side, I have a family now, kids. I mean, this is so embarrassing. You look good, though. Come on in. This is our kitchen.
Our plain English kitchen.
When I first met Lily Allen, we first went on a date. At one point you did say to me that you always wanted a plain English kitchen.
That would be quite bold on a first date, to be like, hi, nice to meet you. By the way, plain English is the name of the kitchen.
I liked it. I kind of liked it. I was like, all right, let's do this. When we started on this design process with budget unconscious designer Billy Cottondel, one of the things he had was called layered Italian. That was the design theme, and it was based a little bit on the Godfather movies. The fact of the matter is this particular neighborhood in Brooklyn is an old Italian neighborhood, and we liked the idea of incorporating that aesthetic.
And we wanted somewhere to feel like the central kind of engine of the house. When you come in, there's a big table to like dump the shopping on. The kids do the homework around there. I cook. Everyone abandons me.
Check this out too, these like crazy chandeliers. This became a focal point for us. And once that chandelier came in, that chandelier idea with the molding, which are the actual moldings from the original building.
My sort of big priority for this room was I just wanted the light to be bouncing off of all the walls, and it feels very luxurious and warm and functional.
Also really excited you guys came today because I've been baking this sourdough all day. I'm really happy that I'm here to share. Are these edible, the cream puff donuts?
Yeah, I mean, I baked them this morning. I hope they're edible.
I'm totally gonna have one of these. This house was designed for 3 women in my life who I love dearly, but I got several things that were just mine. The coffee station is one. The cool thing about this little coffee station is it has a hot water tap, which has hot water and cold water on command, which is something I've always wanted in a house.
I also just hate drinking water, and I found that having the hot water tap encourages me to drink. It is tea, but you know, strictly speaking, it's water. I'm able to stay hydrated purely because of that tap for the first time in my life. This house is really improving my health, my physical health. This is great, this completely non-functional
Oh wait,
lamp.
no, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. This is part of the genius of Billy Cottondel, I will say. Because we came in here when we were building this thing, and we saw this, and I freaked out. And I was like, what is this doing here? It's so stupid. We do not want this thing here. We have lights in the house. And he was like, no, don't mess with that. That's my moment. And we let him go on his thing. I will say there's a genius to it, because at night,
when all the other lights are
off, you turn out all the lights and you just leave that light on.
It gives a little street lamp effect, you know?
But there's something quite magical and beautiful about
romantic.
coming down in the morning or whatever, or coming down late at night and seeing that little light on. It's very low wattage too. So, yeah, super cool.
Should we go into the next room? This is the garden room. We have this double-sided sofa, which means David and I can argue and sort of be looking at each other,
and then
face
away
at the same time.
Behind this beautiful flowers is a great fireplace.
Working fireplace.
This particular room, the way it was shaping up, because of the wallpaper and the colors and the different things, it became a real like eyesore, even this beautiful mantle. And so Billy had this great idea about this weird, like modern box. It's really cool. Wallpaper is by a company named Zubair. They are unbelievable. I try to stay away from their shop because I go in and you can flip through their books and, you know, I just want every single wallpaper and none of them fit. This is all, it's like hand painted, gorgeous. Some of the little touches of like lighting stuff in here is so cool. We play board games here and read books and play on the iPad and sit on our phones and go through Instagram, all that nonsense.
The kitchen was really all me, but David really let himself go in this room.
No, it's true. When I say that, I just had like coffee stations. I did demand certain things on this floor, just sort of like a couple necessary items. And I said, I need swan taps. And I also wanted a fridge from outer space. And I got everything I wanted. In pink, no less. When I lived in apartments in New York City, I just had bathrooms. And there was a toilet and a shower and a sink and a toothbrush. And now I have a room where you can take a bath or you can like sit. Or you can brush your teeth and do whatever you want in this room. And there's carpet in this room and beautiful wallpaper, again by Zuber.
Curtains and the carpet by Pierre Frey. You wanted florals and they delivered for you, baby.
And this is
the
my
swan
baby.
taps. Yeah.
This is the swan tap. Those guys are swans as well, no?
Yes, they're
this
all
is the
swans,
OG swan. This is the big swan.
That's the big daddy swan.
Yeah. We came up with this design, like we wanted a Parisian kind of feeling, somewhere where you could feel like you're reading Proust and smoking gitans in the bathtub or something.
We bought these at auction, and they are commodes which have these, marble tops, and we had them converted and the swan taps attached. They're actually copies of commodes that were at Versailles. They go really well with our embroidery of sexually transmitted diseases.
You've had that since I've known you. That's amazing, by the way. Welcome to the bedroom, AD. This is our bedroom. It's kind of cool because there's no windows in this section, right? So there are windows in the bathroom and then there are windows in the closet.
David likes to sleep in the mornings.
It's true.
And he doesn't like natural light because he's also a vampire.
It's true.
So we can close these doors and he can sit in here and sleep or watch television till 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes! It is cool when you design a room with no windows in it, though, because I think what you have to do is highlight that feature. And what you do is you make the bedroom just a place for couple activities. Not, and so you just make it very, like a cocoon almost. And these are the pocket doors that come in and out.
It's a bedroom.
We have little lights here.
Little nook.
For reading.
books.
Little nooks. I love these like mini chandelier things too. I don't even know what you call that. Like.
Light fitting.
And there's some flamingos. You've had that for a long time.
My dad gave me that.
One of the cool things about having like a smaller-ish bed area is that you can make your closet or your wife's closet bigger than the bedroom area. So this is like, I don't know, you've had good closets in the past, right?
Nothing like this. This
Really?
is amazing. Yeah.
I love like I built it. I know. I've been
It was in
working
fact
so
built by
hard
a
with this.
Brazilian company called Florenz, who we are very grateful for. They did a really, really good job. It's all like panels that are attached to the walls. It's very functional and very beautiful. I'm very happy.
This is a hangout area kind of too. You and the girls and like trying on stuff. Just a cool little space. This is my closet. It's gonna be a little bit more of a squeeze than it was in Lily's closet, but come on in. It's black. I love it. It's not the favorite room of anyone else in the house, but I really love it. They also put like a little desk thing over here, which I'm still trying to kind of figure out this area, but I got my little diary. I'm an analog guy. Just whenever I'm feeling particularly good about myself. I like to always remember where I came from. Here we are. What do you call this floor?
They call it the first floor. It's what I find the weirdest thing about Americans, is that 0 is 1.
It's the ground floor. Come in off the street. You only got a couple steps down, you come in here. Again, this is that paint that we're talking about up in the kitchen, which we used here because in these floors you tend to have less light, and so what you want is you want to take natural light and sort of have it flow through this hallway, and one of the ways you can do that is with a kind of shinier paint. Light bounces off in a certain way. This is like my favorite look in the house. It's so different from like other stuff. This is our, like you don't have a bathroom up in the kitchen, so you gotta like run down here to take a pee. And this is like something out of like The Sopranos or something. It's so great. Very strange wallpaper, like black toilet. I've always wanted a black toilet, and I got one. because I'm an adult. This is wild. This was a real brainchild of my wife. She was like, I really want to do a tiger print carpet. And I was like,